If you guys want to know how I was able to make over $1,000 in a single day only spending $30 on Facebook ads, make sure to watch the rest of the video. And for those of you wondering why I'm not showing my face, check out my channel and watch the video titled The Reasons Why I Don't Show My Face. I'll explain it all there. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started with the video, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram to stay up to date with everything e-commerce related. So for those of you who are wondering what I'm doing and what type of business I'm running, I run an e-commerce business. To be more exact, it's Shopify dropshipping. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically setting up an online store using Shopify, then creating a store around a specific niche like pets, sports, video games, crypto, and so forth, looking for the products with a supplier like AliExpress or DHgate. This is where you're going to be ordering the products from. Then you advertise your store either on Facebook or on Instagram using Facebook ads or with influencer marketing. And when you get a customer and they place an order, you actually go to AliExpress, so your supplier, you order the product and you get it shipped directly to the customer's house, so you don't even have to touch the product. And you keep the difference. So if the product was $2 and you sold it for $20, you keep $18. So let's get back into how I turned $30 into over $1,000. I know a couple of you guys might be thinking that's $1,000 just in sales, or that's over $1,000 just in sales. How much of it is profit? And about $800 are profit, since my product cost between $2 to $7 depending on what the customer bought, and I sold it for around $9 to $40. So the $2 product I sold it for $9, and my highest product, which is $7, I sold it for $40, and then I have some more products in between. And I only spent $30 on advertising for that day, so I have a pretty high profit margin. So the way I was able to achieve over $1,000 in sales in a single day was using Facebook ads, and more specifically using custom or lookalike audiences to actually go and get those results. For those of you who don't know what a lookalike audience is, it's basically you running a couple of ads, then you generate at least 100 purchases from a given country. So that could be US, UK, Australia, or any country that you're targeting. And then you go ahead and tell Facebook to create a completely new audience that are similar to the 100 people who purchase from you. And that new audience that Facebook creates is a lot cheaper to advertise to, and they are also more likely to buy since they closely resemble the 100 people that purchase from you. This gives you a whole new audience that you could not have reached with cold ads. Aside from my lookalike ad, I also run cold ads. So that's ads without the lookalike audience in the targeting interest. And I was still able to maintain my conversion rate for purchases well under $2, as you see here. I also made sure to have a store and an ad that looks professional and doesn't look like a generic dropshipping website. From what I've learned in the past 3 years of doing dropshipping on Shopify is that people are more likely to pay more for a dropshipping store that closely resembles a brand than a generic store. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the generic stores all over the place. It's usually like free shipping. Oh, get this beautiful necklace that makes you look this and this and that. Or you guys see an ad that usually looks like this or like this. And those are basically generic dropshipping sites, and you really can't charge that much because people are well aware that you're dropshipping, or a lot of people are aware that you're dropshipping. So make your store resemble a brand, and that way people are a little bit more forgiving for that higher price and they will actually go ahead and purchase it. Now, having high quality images and artwork also plays a major role. I believe that's one of the things that makes you look a lot more professional and presentable if you have good quality images and artwork, not just in your ad but on your store. Like you have a banner with your custom product, or not with your custom product but with a picture of your product and whatnot. So good high quality images are key. So this is an example of a generic looking ad. It's very simple, white background, it's just an image that they got from AliExpress or DHgate and then just put some letters in front of it. It just looks really bad, really poorly done, and it doesn't look professional at all. So what you want to do is order the product, take a couple good looking images, and then use those as your artwork. So don't be afraid to order the product. You guys could order it and then work on the store as it's arriving. And then once you have your store finished, all you have to do is just take a picture of the product and use it as your ad. Now, some of you guys might have a good looking ad. I don't know because I haven't seen it, but some of you guys might have a good looking ad, good looking artwork and whatnot, and you guys are seeing minimal results on your Facebook advertising campaign. Most likely it has to do with your targeting and not testing enough. So it's not the ad, it's not the product. If you're getting a couple of sales but it's not what you want, most likely it has to do with your targeting. So keep running ads and keep testing new things. Don't give up and don't cheap out on your ads, because I see it quite often. Some of you guys only spend $50 and get no sales, and instead of tweaking the ad and trying to figure out why you didn't get any sales, some of you guys just quit drop shipping and claim it doesn't work, when in reality you cheaped out on advertising and you didn't really put in any work. I want to make it very clear that Facebook ads is not something you just create once and let it run and expect it to be bringing you thousands of dollars in sales. You have to tweak it, test it, test out different age age groups, genders, countries, interests, remove the groups that don't generate you any sales, and just keep on repeating that until you're left with only successful ads or successful age groups and countries and whatnot. So you might lose some money in the beginning, or you might feel like you're losing money in the beginning because you're not getting any results. But what you're doing is you're finding your audience, and once you find that audience, it's going to make up for the money you spent trying to search for it. So don't be afraid to spend on ads. So by now, some of you guys are wondering, you know, what is he selling? What niche is he in that he's getting those returns and whatnot? And it's one of the niches that I cover in the golden idea video from my advanced dropshipping kit. I can't tell you exactly what it is. I can't give you guys any information about the niches, since I promised my students to not reveal any niche information from that video, since they are highly profitable and not really talked about anywhere else, and that's only exclusive for the people who have my course. I also want to make it very clear, just because I'm telling you to not be afraid to spend on ads, don't go to the extreme and be reckless. Some of you guys might be impatient and not care if you lose money because you just want to start running ads. Trust me, you're just going to get frustrated and burn through a lot of money that way. Just take a step back, clear your head, and do your research on your market audience. Once you have all that information, you can then go ahead and start with your ads. I've actually included a free beginner dropshipping kit guide, and it's an ebook, and towards the end there's going to be this section which you're going to have to fill out, and once you have all that information filled out, you're ready to start advertising. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. Okay, so you're going to have to scroll down all the way to the second to last page where it says audience research. So it's 7 questions, you have to answer them. So for the first one, which is interest, let's just say you're doing your store or you're focusing in the gaming industry. So you're going to provide 5 things about gamers, or 5 detailed interests, which would be PlayStation, Xbox, Fortnite, Razer, just anything related to games. You're going to go ahead and put at least 5, minimum 5, the more the better, but do not put way too much. Don't do 20, 30. I would say somewhere around 5 to 10 would be fine, would be just perfect. Gender, you guys are going to have to identify which gender you want to sell to. If they're evenly split, you then want to go ahead and target each one of those age groups. So 18 to 24 is single age group. You have to identify what age groups you want to sell to. For locations, what country you want to focus on: US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, any country you want to focus in, or where your target audience is. Devices, so if you guys plan to sell or plan to show your ads on mobile or desktop or both. Placement, that's where you want your ad to be placed. You want it to be placed on Facebook or on Instagram. And then the budget per split ad, so what do you guys want to spend? I personally recommend you guys spend about $5 to $10 per ad, and that should be enough to get you guys going, and just let it run for at least 5 days and cut it off or turn any ad off that doesn't work for you in the second day. If you don't get any sales or you don't get any link clicks, just turn the ad off after the second day, because some of you guys like to leave it on for the full 5 days or for however long it takes for you to get 1 click, and you guys shouldn't do that. You guys are just wasting money. It's not going to work. If it's the second day, the end of the second day, and you have no sale, no clicks or anything like that, just turn it off. And this beginner's dropshipping kit also includes a link to the free beginner dropshipping video course to further assist you guys and explain dropshipping in more detail. This mini course is 17 videos long, and it should be more than enough to get you guys started and start generating sales. I also have an advanced dropshipping course, which is 50 videos or over 50 videos long, and where I cover the basics and more advanced steps to dropshipping, like setting up your store, creating your logo, creating more advanced ads, creating a more advanced ad strategy, designing your store, dealing with customers and how to handle returns and chargebacks and all that, and setting up your payment processors if you get banned, and a lot more things. But that's in the advanced dropshipping course. And you guys also have direct access to me for 2 months, so that's one-on-one. If you guys get stuck at any point, you can feel free to email me and I'll help you guys out with anything related to e-commerce. So that's setting up your store, creating your ads, choosing the products, and so on. Oh, and you'll also get access to my golden idea video, and where I talk about my most profitable niches, and that's pretty much not talked anywhere else. So if you guys want to go ahead and buy the course or get the free course, make sure to check the link in the description, or just check down below. Whichever one you decide to go with, it's totally fine. The beginner's kit is obviously beginners friendly. It's free. You guys could watch it. It's going to be there forever. The advanced dropshipping kit is pretty much the ultimate Shopify kit. You're really not going to need anything else. I cover every single topic you could think of that revolves around e-commerce. And on top of that, you have access to me for 2 months, and I will be closing the course shortly, just because I really want to help those people who purchase it already. And if you guys are seeing this, it's still open and I have it on sale. So if you guys want to purchase it, go ahead, because I will be closing it down just to really focus and help those people who have already purchased it. So make sure to check below for more information. That's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.